Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to be playing some more Hero Warband. And this is the version of the game that's not yet available to the public. However, if you want to check out the demo for yourself, it is available on Steam, but like I said, it's a different version than what we're playing here today. Now, you're probably already noticing, wow, you got some orcs on your team, and yes, my friends, I did. So if you saw my previous episode of this particular game, you would know we got all the way to the end of the first area and the game crashed. Well, I had to kind of figure out if that was a deadlock on this game or if maybe it was just a glitch with our party comp. It seemed to be just a glitch with our party composition because I was able to take a run across the finish line, offline of course. And as a result, we actually completed the first area, which gave us access to the War Guts War Horde, which allows us to unlock the Blood Mage, the Druid, the Flesh Render, and the Rage Claw. Of course, these are familiar characters from the first area, right? So today we're going to be taking a party comp of the Blood Mage, the Flesh Render, and the Rage Claw. And we're going to see what happens here, my friends. So there actually is a new area unlocked as well, so we're going to be testing out a new area as well. So without further ado, let's hop right on in. And while we're hopping in here, my friends, if you're enjoying the content here on the channel, then please consider becoming a subscriber. We'd love to have you in the growing community that we're building. Please also give the video a like if you're liking the Hero Warband. So as I mentioned, we completed this area here. You can actually check sort of your team comp under the best runs tab. So I was able to do it with a Cavalier heavy team here. And you see Thad, just an absolute beast at 44,000 damage. Little spell support there. We were able to complete the Grimfang Woods, which now unlocks the Ghast Grave Plains. So this is what we're going to be trying out here today, my friends. So let's go. Alright, so we have Jira, Zor, and Jay. And let's see. Looks like we got little skeleton dudes that we're fighting here. Okay. Brand new battleground here today. So let's go ahead and get some HP unit regen just to keep that health a little more true. I'm a little nervous about just the status of our units so far. So we have Zor, the Flesh Render, and this individual is built similar to the War Dancer, right? High dodge, decent HP on this guy here, and attack damage, I mean, we'll see how strong he gets. Really curious about this new unit here. So let's go ahead and get, I mean, priority charge is decent, but man, as your first skill, it's just really risky. I guess let's go with it, and let's build them in the direction of dodge. Let's go. Probably build this guy like a War Dancer. Let's get some more HP regen. Jira, let's go with Slash. I think that's completely fine. Attack damage, attack speed. Let's get his speed down just a little bit. I believe this Blood Mage has an AoE attack, and he's going to learn Starfall. Okay, excellent. Yeah, we're definitely securing Starfall here for Jay. Love to see it. And attack speed, let's see, range. Damage is very, very high for this character. Let's go with attack speed. I think it's okay to kind of invest in that early. And it looks like our units are returning to health. Very nice. So I'm very curious, like, can we upgrade our units here, right? Jay, the Blood Mage, is the MVP there. So yes, okay, awesome. So these guys will start showing up in your hero selection now. You love to see it. And of course, we do have the Orc Warlord sponsor, which will give us 7% max HP and 8% defense. Very, very nice. You love to see it. So let's go ahead and get our Flesh Render promoted. Really curious to see the sprite work on these guys. Okay, so this is like, I believe that's the Suman sprite. That was definitely a boss in the first area, but now he's on our team. Very, very cool. So let's go ahead and throw this on you. I think it's a fitting weapon, given the attack speed. And let's see what we have available for equipment. So next enemies up. Looks like we have some armored skeletons, some bowmen, and looks like a warlock or a necromancer of some sort maybe. Love to see it. Alright, so we could add a druid to the mix. I actually do want to do that, I think. Let's go ahead and get this Eldritch Scepter. Does lower attack speed, but ups attack damage for Jay, who I think is going to be a pretty important part of this team. So let's go ahead and go with this. We got Darn, the Druid. Let's go. And let's see. Let's try to understand the Druid skill set just a little bit better. So summon in the boar. Okay. That's cool. Looks like you can have multiple summons on the field simultaneously. It's just all about if they survive or not. That's really cool. A Thorn Shield, we're going to go with this one, I think, as our initial skill for the Druid. Let's see, attack damage. I think attack speed is a really good stat to get as low as possible for the Druid, so they summon more frequently, right? Let's see, so for Zor here, we got the charge. Let's get the attack upgrade. And let's go ahead and, let's see, defense is at exactly 0. I guess let's go dodge. Really curious to see if there's a mythic form of these orcish characters. We're going to find out for sure. But for the time being, we have skeletons. Seem to be handling them with little issue. So do we go with Blink for Jira here or Lifesteal buff? I think Blink is a decent one to get. Attack damage, attack speed. Let's go with damage. Yeah, so that'll up that by a pretty good margin. Let's go with some more HP regen. I think that's completely fine. Again, not sure if I want to invest in a healer or not. We got a dodge ring that is quite nice. And Jay, again, the MVP. 550 damage about. However, Zor with 304. Decent little second. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw this on you. That will increase your dodge to 38. Very, very nice. We could add a War Dancer into the party. It looks like we do have our first boss here. Looks like a zombie. Kind of looks like the zombie from Terraria, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's see. We have cloth vestments. I mean, we do need some armor for sure. Lifesteal. Ranger weapon. I'm going to re-roll this. We have a Spell Weaver. Another War Dancer. I mean, the War Dancer is definitely a compelling option for us here. The Spell Weaver is also kind of compelling to me. I mean, let's buy the armor because I know I'm going to be buying that. Amulet of Shadows. I mean, that's dodge. I think I'm going to roll again. Alright, Rage Claw upgrade. Here we go. This is what I'm particularly interested in seeing. Like, what do these orcs look like for sprite changes? Okay, so Jira looks like... I would say that strongly resembles, like, the grunts from Warcraft 1 or something. But very cool sprite work. 81 HP. 87 for Zor, okay. So the flesh render is kind of like a tanky rogue, which is quite nice. We do get a Spell Weaver here. I think I'll add a Spell Weaver. Why not? And let's go ahead and get armored up. So Jay, we got Zor here. I'm really liking Zor, so let's go ahead and invest in our boy. Let's go with something like that. Alright, boss fight. What do you got? Okay, so he is summoning things. Actually, maybe not. No, he's just beelining it for our Druid, but the Druid hangs in there. Alright, so Zor, way to go. MVP. Here we go. So we have more promotion opportunities. Definitely. Zor. Let's see. Okay, very cool. Kind of turns into like a claw using shaman type, I suppose. Except for his HP. Took a hit there. You see that? It was at like 100 before. Now it's at 67. Dodge is at 52. Crit chance 25. I think growth rate at 35. 20 for you. Let's add another flesh render to the party. I just like that class. It's a stealthy class, you know? Let's go ahead and get outfitted properly. Just some legs on our units. So dodge, yes. Dodge for you as well. Okay, we have a club. I think I'll save the money. Looks like we have a wizard, an undead wizard of sorts. Let's check it out. Okay, so we have the Thunder Rune ability for Tyr. Sounds tremendous to me. Let's go attack speed. Summon lifesteal buff. Yes, we'll go with that to improve our summoned units. Attack speed again. We have Jira, the level 4 Rage Claw here. Adept Slash. Yep, let's do that. And damage is starting to get up there just a little bit. Attack speed is also very high, though. As in, slow. So let's go ahead and get it sub 1 attack per second. Fiery Slash for Lux, our new flesh render. Yes. This class seems very strong. I mean, these stats are very, very good. Growth rate is pretty positive on the flesh render as well. Might be one of my new favorite classes for sure. Let's go ahead and get damage. Need somebody dealing damage. I'm chasing around the necromancer guy there. Elite attack upgrade. Or we have Wind Slash Elite. Let's go with a offensive skill. I think that makes a lot of sense. Attack damage. Attack speed is very good. Let's go ahead and get damage here. Need him doing damage as well as dodging, right? I'm hoping we can get a mythic form. Maybe even a legendary form, right? That's something that we discovered in the first run of this new build of the game. You can certainly check that video out. I will link it at the end of this particular video here. A whole bunch of revelations were had in that one. And like I mentioned in that video, I'm not sure if this particular version of the game that we're playing right here today, I'm not sure if it's sort of the plan for the early access release of this game, or if it's maybe an updated demo version. I'm not sure exactly. But it's a good game, right? Hero Warband, a great game. And this new content added to a great game that the development team was nice enough to give me access to. So, again, huge shout out to the development team. I really do appreciate that. So we do have a battle-worn steel cutter. This is a decent weapon. I think we're going to purchase that. Looks like we have like a spearman. The sprite work in this game is certainly simple, but I really do like it. So let's go ahead and get a reroll unless... So that's lifesteal, dodge, and crit. And that wouldn't be a terrible item for Lux here. Let's take that. Let's re-roll it. And we have a flesh render upgrade. Absolutely. Alright, so we got another Clawed Shaman type. Love to see it. Void Whisper. Lowers attack speed and range, but increases damage. I guess I'm not too crazy about the idea of our Blood Mage being on the front lines. So that's 12 dodge. Let's go ahead and throw this on you. We have an Oval's Ring, skill slots +1. I'm actually going to sell this. You get 30 gold from it, right? Fey Willow Wand, attack range and attack damage. Okay. Compared to this. Let's go ahead and get that on the Druid. Sounds good to me. Got a little money in the bank. I think I'm going to just hold right here. And let's go ahead and get into battle. Let's go. Alright, so they are definitely bunching up a little bit here. Let's get Angel's Disgrace, an AoE spell. And we got 2 stat points to allocate here, so... Attack speed needs to be lower than that. Attack damage. Yeah, let's go up with attack damage. And we got Jira in trouble. Jira's in big trouble. So double Fiery Slash. We could go with Elite, or we could add Frozen Blade. I think giving them access to multiple skills is a good idea. But let's go with the Elite skill here. I think I'm okay with that. Attack damage. Attack speed is good. Dodge is 34. Let's go with damage. Wow, big increase there. Also increase the defense as well. Jira, hang in there, buddy. Okay, so here's Jira blinking into danger. Yeah, Jira's going to fall because of that. Just foolish. Foolish Jira. Come on, you gotta do better. So hopefully we can re-recruit Jira. Because we need that sponsor, right? And what do you know? We got an elite weapon. Experienced Warriors Chris. That's a good one. If we can get... I'm sure Zor can probably find use of that. So here we go. We got a flesh render. We're going to see the mythic form of the flesh render. We can also bring another one aboard. Love the idea of that, but let's go ahead and... So we have Zor. And we also have Lux, who has the elite attack. Do we maybe go with Lux here? And make him our main? Zor's got more HP, but he's also a higher level. I mean, Zor is objectively the better character, at least right now. I suppose he has elite wind slash, so let's go ahead and get him the promotion. Zor. Alright, so Zor turns into... almost resembles like a troll, I suppose. I like it. He looks very menacing for sure. So let's go ahead and get the elite weapon on you, my friend. And his stats, at least as they appear right here, are a little underwhelming. That max HP goes down, which is kind of troubling. But I guess we'll have to take a look. Maybe it doesn't represent or update. Alright, a new flesh render, yes. Get you outfitted. Masterwork leather attire and savage leather pants. I think both of those are good. Let's go ahead and roll. Celestial Cascade. Attack range, damage, slow chance. I think we're fine on magic weapons. So let's roll again. Okay, another flesh render here. So we could get Lux promoted, or we could simply just hire. I kind of want to just hire him. Now we're going to promote. We promote from within here, my friends. Alright, so Masterwork leather. Savage leather does lower attack speed a little bit. Let's throw that on you. We want craft to live. Let's do something like that. 22 gold left. Only one item available for the reroll. So let's go ahead and get into what appears to be a boss fight. Looks like we have some undead cavalry. And probably a spellcaster type, I would think. Let's go. Alright, Darn is on the front line. I don't like that combination. Alright, so we're getting in there. Looks like Ashara here is summoning like Yetis or something. Heaven Strike, yes. We'll take that. Attack speed. We got attack damage. Let's go dodge with you, pal. And Ashara gets melted by Zor and Lux. Two very menacing looking characters. Mystic Flesh Render. I wonder if there's a legendary version available. Hey, Blood Mage level up here. Here we go. We also have a Rage Claw we can add again. Alright, so let's get the Blood Mage. Okay. Looks a little more elite for sure. Attack speed seems to have fallen out the bottom. Okay, Rage Claw. We certainly want to add a Rage Claw, but I also like the idea of adding a Flesh Render. So maybe I just go ahead and abandon Craft. Right, because he's the lesser version of the elite version. But that's if we're all in on... I don't think the Druid... I would really like to kind of learn more about the Druid. We have Tyr here who has, you know, some AoE spells, so I think that's useful. It's either that or... I mean, we definitely need to add the Rage Claw so we can get the sponsor back, right? And that's 10% and 11%. Okay? How are we feeling about Darn, the Druid here? I kind of want to see what the more advanced forms are like and how powerful they can be with very low attack speed, right? Or fast attack speed, I suppose. So let's go ahead and I can move off of Craft or Tier. Let's move off of Craft. And let's bring just a better version of Craft in Clint. Alright, looking good. Clint. We have an Astral Ember Wand. Lesser attack range, but attack damage is certainly up. So is attack speed. I like that. I think it's a great weapon for Jay. Let's throw that scepter on Tier. Let's go ahead and... I mean, I can reroll for items. Otherwise, we can just go... Let's go with it. Right here. Let's do this. Athar's got to stay alive, though. I think as long as I don't give him a blink skill, he's going to be just fine. Let's let our flesh renders do the talking. And how cool is it that you get to add the enemy from the previous map to your warband? That's awesome. Really like the direction this game is headed. So we have Wind Stab, which is poison. Let's go with the attack upgrade. And you are looking at very superior attack speed. Damage 52 dodge. Let's go with damage. So his damage decreases? What? Does he have some kind of buff on him, maybe? Slash, yes. Let's go attack speed with you. Okay, Thar the Rage Claw. So this is more like a skill set. Double slash for the stun. Yes. Attack speed. We got Wind Stab. Yes. Attack speed. Let's go with damage. It looks like we have these little spirits flying around. How about Jay and Elite Starfall? How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Attack speed. Let's go with attack speed. Got these spear-wielding undead creatures. You gotta love the unit variety here. So HP regen. I think we can stick with that. Either that or... I get a few hits into attack speed. Let's do attack speed. Okay, HP buff or dash. I'll definitely take the HP buff. Attack speed, let's hit it twice. With the druid. We want more of these boars out on the field. Alright, electric slash. Yes. And attack speed. Let's go with speed. I mean, he's got decent HP now. Yeah. Team's starting to get some identity. We got Zor, the Flesh Render, just doing Zor things. So let's go. Alright, so here we go. We can get another Mythic. So Clint, welcome to Mythic status. We have a Wyvern Pike Spear and Elite melee weapon. Yes. Rusty legs. How we doing on legs? Just... yeah, we need a lot of them. So let's go ahead and grab these legs as well. Maybe reroll once. We have the Amulet of Silent Forest. So that's lifesteal and dodge. Yes. And we got a Druid promotion as well. Okay, so a very effective sort of shop turn, if you will. So Darn, I believe, will start summoning a bear, I think, now. So his summons do change as his tier changes, right? For our elite weapon, though. See, 10 attack damage, crit chance, burn chance, attack speed up on that. Range is up. Alright, so let's throw this on Lux, I suppose. Absolutely. And this is 12 dodge chance. How about 15? Plus increased critical hit rates. Tremendous. Dodge is 4, but lifesteal. I kind of like the lifesteal aspect of that. That adds dodge, so let's keep it. Let's see. Battle-worn Steel Cutter, good for you. Let's throw this weapon on you. Alright, looking good. Let's keep going here. See? You see the bear there? Alright, Thorn Shield or Dash. I guess Thorn Shield. I mean, it's not inspiring. Attack speed. Let's get that down more. In fact, you really need a class upgrade. Elite Wind Slash or Elite Slash for Lux. Let's go with Elite Slash. It's a stunning ability after all. Attack speed is very good. Attack damage, I think we can probably go in on this for you or dodge. Let's go with dodge. Thorn Shield for the Druid. I think that one makes a lot of sense. Very high defense for the Druid as well, but we need that attack speed to be much faster. Must have more bears, right? There's the bear right there. Alright, Wind Stab. Let's go with double Fiery Slash to give him a little variety in offensive skills. We have attack damage. Attack speed is pretty good. Let's go with damage. Team seems to be holding up pretty well. Alright, so we have lifesteal buff or dodge. Let's go with dodge. Not necessarily germane to his kit, but I also don't have a healer, so I'll take dodge. How about a mythic attack upgrade? Either that or we're looking at maybe the Frozen Blade. Let's go with the attack upgrade for sure. And what do we have? We have 52.9 attack damage. Goes down to 41. Can't explain that one. Elite Angel's Disgrace. Yes. And let's see, attack range, attack speed's pretty good. Let's go with damage. Alright, attack speed, let's go ahead and hit that again. And Tarnished Iron Dagger is our prize. Lux, the MVP. Kind of switching off between he and Zor. Alright, so here we go. We got a whole bunch of blood mages here. I don't know if maybe we just retire tier here. Could also add an army slot. Let's get Jay promoted though for sure. Alright, so. Ooh, look at this. Mythic Blood Mage. That is an awesome, awesome sprite there. Okay, I'm compelled by the Blood Mage. We do have a boss fight. Looks like he's got double mini scythes. Like the true Grim Reaper here. So, that's definitely an imposing sprite. How we feeling about the Druid? I think tier... I'm just not seeing a way to advance him. So let's go ahead and get rid of tier. And let's add another Blood Mage to the mix. Welcome, Vex. Welcome. Alright, for weapon. Let's see, what do we have? Looks like you... That's the same thing. Alright, let's sell it. Silkweed Trousers. I think those are pretty good. Got the Slow Bite Scepter, which could be used by Vex. Could also be used by Darn, I suppose. 13 gold. Yeah, I just don't have the gold. What do we have? We have the Turtle Sage. Okay, so melee damage plus 15%. That's quite nice. We'll certainly take that. Alright, good deal. I think we just kind of stand pat and save our gold. Let's see. So for Zor, these add 10 dodge. Tremendous. So he's got stuff that makes him slower and attack slower. I don't love that. Let's throw these on you. Alright, looking good. Boss fight, let's go. So who do we have? We have Gorath. And Gorath just gets melted. And the bear falls over. Alright, Zor. That'll weigh 1600 damage. Doubled up Lux there. Alright, so now we have some elite gear. We have a mythic amulet. Attack speed, move speed, plus 30 dodge chance. 55 gold, I mean, it's very, very expensive, but I have to. I just have to. So let's buy this. Arcane leggings are very, very good. Let's buy those as well. And let's see, maybe we can sell a bit to get Vex promoted. Maybe not. Let's see. So these are going to add 20 dodge. Yes. And 30 dodge. Wow. Yes. The answer is yes on that. For sure. So let's go ahead and throw this on you. This on you. Just kind of hand it on down, right? This on you. Actually, I think that one's a little bit better. So let's throw this on you. Dodge chance. Don't really, I guess, need to focus on dodge. Let's see, so 14, I need 21. So let's go to the Druid. Let's see, if I sell this, 17. This will bring me up to 20, won't it? Yeah, of course it does. So let's do this. Let's sell this. Let's go to the Druid here. Let's do this, and let's get the promotion. Let's go. Alright, welcome, Vex. I think I'm satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and go. A Frozen Blade. Yes. And let's see, attack damage. Let's get it up by 7 points. Very nice. A double Fiery Slash. Elite or Wind Stab. Elite. Let's go with Fiery Slash. Sounds a little more lethal. Let's go with damage for you, Clint. An orc named Clint, right? Heaven Strike Adept. Well, let's see. It is stunning. It's probably better than double slash. Yeah, let's move off a double slash. I'll keep dodge. Let's up that damage. Looks like we have... That's either a rare or a mythic weapon for a magic user. It bodes very well, and so does Vex getting Starfall here. You'll love to see that. Let's get the attack speed. I mean, not bad at all for your very first skill, right? Looks like we have a mythic pair of Greaves. I believe that's the... Is it the Guardian Greaves, maybe? Alright, we got some good gear coming in. Alright, so Priority Charge. It's a Novice movement buff. Let's get rid of it. It's Novice. Can do so much better. Damage is the way here. Alright, very nice. Yeah, we got the Soul Shadow, so that's a mythic weapon. Go really well on our spellcasters. Then we have the Eternal Phoenix leg guards. Also tremendous. Some Masterwork leather as well. We'll absolutely be taking that. Zor, way to go. We have a back snipe. We have a Blazing Sun Ring. We have the Nexus. Oh, we're just getting hooked up with stuff here. First and foremost, let's get Thar a promotion. Alright, so he becomes like a dual axe-wielding berserker type, right? Let's throw that armor on you for sure, bud. Okay, so let's figure out what we're going to do here. So I could purchase both of these weapons. Or both of these pieces of equipment here. Could also move off of Darn here and go with like a Blood Mage. Could just do like an Orc-centric build. I mean, that's an option. I think these flesh renders are very strong. However, I kind of want to see the more advanced form of the Druid. Like, I still am interested in that. So let's go with Jay. And let's give him an... Let's give him the Soul Shadow. Yeah. Okay, his attack speed does reset to over 1 second per attack. Lifesteal 18. I mean, this has got like Zor all over it for sure. Dodge 20. This is... Does not sport dodge. Does add an extra skill slot. Bunch of HP. Lifesteal and attack damage. Yeah. Gotta give that to your best character. Okay. Arcane Leggings. Yep. Throw those on you. So what do we have available? The Nexus? I think the Nexus is a no-brainer. Attack damage 10, burn chance 50. Yeah. Let's just take them both. So that is adding dodge. Clint. Time to get upgraded. Lowers attack speed just a little bit. Alright, so let's give Jay... Okay, so the Nexus is going to lower attack speed a lot. Okay. So I think I like the Soul Shadow just a little bit better. But of course the Nexus is useful. Okay, so you get equipped with this and this. Anybody not rocking a ring that is more relevant to the team and kind of on the front lines. Looks like everybody is well equipped. So I think I can go ahead and throw this on Jay. Give him a little dodge. Okay, looking good. 3 gold left. So let's get back on the battlefield and earn some more gold. Let's go. Just melting. These flesh renders are very, very strong. Alright, we got Elite Heaven Strike. Yes, let's go with that. Attack damage is just kind of underwhelming. How about up to 42? My goodness. Quite the increase there. I think sometimes the numbers are either including or not including buffs that are in place, right? And it sort of drives up the numbers. Attack speed, HP regen. Let's hit HP regen again, just to stay healthy. Looks like we got the bear taking some damage there, but we got 2 of them. I think an all druid run would be fun. And now that I've unlocked that next tier of warband units, we could actually do an all druid team. So look for that one as well in the future on the channel here, my friends. So how about this? Rage Claw. Let's see what the mythic form of the Rage Claw looks like. Let's do it. Alright, Thar. Okay. So just like a seasoned Orcish general, right? Absolutely. I wonder if the sprite work is inspired by Warcraft. I would assume it is. Alright, so we have a choice. I could go with another flesh render and just sack the druid. I could. Or I could just buy this Eternal Phoenix Soul Plate. Yeah, we're buying that for sure. Not a question in my mind. Zor, get equipped. Alright, Masterwork Leather for Lux. Seems like we do need some additional armor, right? Just better armor selection. Alright, looking good. The gold is pretty low, so let's go ahead and... Looks like we have a boss fight here. And what is this terrifying creature? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Let's go. Alright, Darn is again on the front line, which is terrifying. That guy got melted. Wow. Lifesteal buff. Yes. An attack speed, let's hit it twice. Alright, Thar with Elite Dodge. Or Adept Wind Stab. Let's go with Elite Dodge. Damage. Get that up. 66.8. Okay, so he's starting to get into the realm with the other heavy hitters we have on the team here. And this guy has 5 skills to learn. Let's go ahead and go Elite with Fiery Slash. Could also do Charge. Let's go with Elite Fiery Slash, though. Get that damage up over 100 now. And he loses defense for whatever reason. Alright, so just wasted that boss and got a lot of gold from that fight there. Wow. It's like 180 gold. Even more. It's like 200 gold. Alright, so we have a Soul Blade available to us. Just purchase that without even thinking. Battle-tested gauntlets. I think I want to keep the item selection open. Maybe we can roll into a few more mythics here. Could also add another army slot. Yeah, why don't we do it? Let's do it. Do we want a Blood Mage or do we want another Flesh Render? Let's roll and see what's available. So we got a Rage Claw here. I think the Flesh Render is the best class that we have. I'm going to go with another Blood Mage. Another Soul Blade. Yes. Acolyte's leggings. Do I have legs on everybody? No, looks like I'm going to keep that slot open though. So here's a mythic blood mage. I could just go ahead and abandon Rune, given we just recruited him, and get his best form. The answer is yes. Reese, welcome to the team. Attack damage, crit chance, and burn chance. I mean, I'm just not too inspired by it. So Zor, get a Soul Blade. Start claiming souls. 140 damage. And then Lux. His attack goes down. Oh wait, he didn't equip the Soul Blade, that's why. Lovely. Max HP 342. Now granted, he's pretty propped up by gear, right? Alright, so we have some elite weapons to sort of pass out. Let's go with the Wyvern Pike Spear for you. Jay with some mythic weapons. We got Thar here. Take the Chris and run with it. You will give you one of those. I don't think I need melee weapons anymore. Nope, let's sell them. We have 56 gold. I think I'm going to get into battle. Alright, Mythic Starfall for Vex here. You love to see it, my friends. Alright, attack speed. Yeah, let's do attack speed. There's Starfall, of course. We have Elite Wind Slash for Lux. Let's get rid of Frozen and go with the Wind. 2 points to allocate, both into damage. 110 now. Okay, a big horde of undead. Alright, I guess Bloodlust for you. Let's go with attack speed. Just melting things as they come. Thunder Surge. Yes. Definitely want some AoE skills for you. Alright, looks like we have some undead riders coming in. Look at that melee damage increase, though. It's because of that sponsor that we have, for sure. So I think you're seeing the power of sponsorships. Angel's Disgrace or Split Shot. Let's go with the AoE spell. And let's see. Attack speed. Could be a little bit better. Wind Stab Elite. Yes. Attack damage. Let's go with 1 in the speed. 2 in the damage. Looking strong now. Dodge buff or crit buff. Let's go with dodge. And attack speed. Getting lots and lots of gold here. Zor, of course. 24 kills there for Zor. 25 for Lux, though. In fact, Lux did more damage. Wonder why he's not the MVP. Think you can make the case for Lux there. Alright, Druid promotion, yes. Alright, so we got the Elderly Druid now. I'm going to pay attention to what type of animal he's summoning. We've got another Soul Blade available to us. Yes. Now, I could add another army slot. Don't know if I want to go in that direction quite yet, but let's go ahead and get this Soul Blade equipped. Clint, you're next up, buddy. Looks like I could support another melee unit. What do we like better? More attack range and damage. Does increase the speed just a little bit, but it's still pretty quick. Okay, let's re-roll. Blazing Sun Ring. We got another Flesh Render we could add to the party. I'm going to lock you. We'll add the Sun Ring. Let's put it on Thar. Let's throw this on you, Reese. Alright, looking good. So if all goes well and we get enough gold, my plan is to add another army slot and then add a Flesh Render. Let's go. We got the weaponry to support it, of course. A Slash Frozen Blade. 14 additional damage. 3% damage increase. Let's go with Frozen Blade, I suppose. Get that damage up. So let's see, what monster is the summoner? It looks like is that like a tree guy? A treant? An ent? Perhaps? Let's get the elite dodge, you bet. And let's get the attack damage. Yeah, it looks like an ent or a tree guy, right? Alright, attack speed. Let's go with cooldown reduction. Alright, so we got the gold for sure. Clint gets his first MVP bid right there. Very nice, Clint. Alright, so we have a Nexus. So the answer for the Nexus is yes. Let's add an army slot. Let's add another flesh render to the team. This is the most units I've had in a warband. It's probably a good thing because we have a boss fight coming up. Looks like the undead Pharaoh, maybe? Definitely got some Pharaoh vibes there, but we got some undead skeletal knights, and then we got the Pharaoh. So let's see how we hold up against this onslaught. Let's throw this on you. This on you now. Can sell this outright. I've got 32 gold. We're going to save it. I mean, melee damage plus 105%. We have 12 heroes eligible. Rarity increases the count. Okay, so that is a system at work. So with these guys, they must be counting as... Since what? They're tier 4, right? Yeah, 4, 8, 12. Got it. So that's how that works. And then this one is any rarity is counted as 1. So it doesn't matter how rare the unit is. It's only adding the 1%. However, we do have 5 heroes eligible. So that's how that works. Very cool. Let's go. Boss fight. Darn always finds himself on the front lines, but summons the Ents, and we get Mythic Starfall for Jay. Plus 4 stat points to allocate. Let's get attack speed and then damage. Darius just gets absolutely crushed. And gives up a novice weapon. Okay, so Lux, the flesh render. The MVP there. Got the Aegis Mail. Let's see, how we doing on body armor? I don't think... Yeah, I think we could probably use this. Could also expand the warband again, if I'm careful with my finances. Let's go ahead and add the Aegis Mail. Iron Gladius. Let's roll. We have Arcane Leggings. This does add a lot of dodge. You gotta love that. Bronze Leaf Axe. Okay, I'm gonna save the cash. This guy needs some gear. Well, let's see. Elite Legs. Who needs them? I think Clint is the obvious choice there. We got Jay. We got Vex. I think you've earned some adept gear there, Thar. Let's throw this on you, Duran. Stay alive. Let's go. Alright, Mythic Dodge. 16%. Or plus 16 dodge. Quite nice. We'll take it. 2 skill points available. Attack speed. Let's get that down. 146 attack damage for him. It's got to be among the highest on the team. It's got to be. But we have just a band. An absolutely ferocious band of orcs just taking names. Taking souls and taking names. We're going to move off of skills here. I like his current kits. All elite. Got no place for novice skills. Alright, Duran took a hit there, but I think the HP regen is going to bring him back. Thrust skill. Yes. Let's go with damage. Alright, Thar is kind of weakened. Let's see. Vex. Angel's Disgrace. Elite. Yes. And let's go damage with you. Whoops, he had a skill point available. Okay. We're being tested now. Definitely being tested. Let's go with damage with you as well. Are you seeing a theme here? Electric Slash. Yes. Not to be confused with the Electric Slide. Let's go. Oh, skill point available as well. Got the little tree guy. Just turns into a stump when he dies. That's funny. Radiant Beacon Amulet. Skill slots, 2. Arcane Dreamer. Alright, Zor. Way to go, buddy. And it looks like this just might be it here, my friends. We're going to have to find out, but looks like sort of a Death Knight, maybe? You gotta love the sprite work there. Very cool looking sprite. Wait, the Rage Claw? Okay, my friends. The Rage Claw can be promoted to Legendary. I mean, I think we absolutely have to do it. I mean, obviously. Wow, look at this. Look at this sprite. Legendary Rage Claw. Wow. Tremendous. Okay, let's see if we can buff him up a bit by getting some good gear. I think these two rings are fine. They add a lot of dodge. But we have a legendary in his Thar. So these guys obviously can't turn. The Flesh Render doesn't have a legendary class available yet. Neither does the Blood Mage. But the Rage Claw does. So that is very nice. And I'm not sure if there's plans to basically give all characters a legendary form, or if it's just certain ones, right? But you gotta love that. Absolutely. So let's see. What are we working with here? Crit chance and dodge chance. I definitely want this on my best guys. Even though it does lower the attack damage just a little bit, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see if we can get +2 skill slots. I'm going to just sell that. That's good for you, Rage Claw. Yeah, attack damage +10. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and throw this on Jay to up his attack damage even more. It's above 100 now. Arcane Dreamer or Astral Ember Wand. I like that one better. So we're going to use it. Alright, now I could re-roll just a little bit. I could. Got some cash. Hey, there's a peasant. Should we add a peasant to the team before the final boss fight? Maybe. Not JK. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Let's face the Death Knight. Let's go. King's Fell. King's Fell just got fallen, I'll tell you that. And we do successfully get to the end of yet another run here, my friends. Now, I am excited and curious to see if this opens up a third area, right? Definitely excited to see that. Also excited to see if it gives us access to that other tier of Warband characters that we can unlock. We're going to find out, but here is, of course, the team. We got Zor. I would say the overall MVP for sure. Just what a beast. The Flesh Render class. One of my favorites for sure. It's like a tankier version of a War Dancer, right? We have Lux, Clint. Obviously, we kind of went heavy on the Flesh Render. Blood Mage, though. I think the Blood Mage was definitely doing a little more damage than maybe I was aware of, for sure. And we have Darn, who could only reach Elite status, given the Mythic is not available yet. But really curious to kind of play around with the summoning skill set. I like that. And of course, the legendary Thar, right? Legendary Rage Claw. You love to see it. So it looks like there is an endless mode available where you could essentially just keep going, I would assume. I'm not too interested in that for now. More interested in seeing what has unlocked. But you see the unit HP regen. So it was able to restore almost 40,000 hit points to my team without a healer. Pretty nice. Killed 667 units. Max wave was 17, gained 95 items, and did 1.8 million damage. Wow. What a team. The ORCISH Horde, my friends. The ORCISH Horde. Alright, so let's see. I'm super curious to see. Eclipse Covenants. Look at this. So these are unlocked now. We got the Death Rider. For 21, we have the Lich. For 20, the Rattleblade. For 10, and then the Wraith. For 32. Wow, 32. Well, let's get them unlocked. I guess let's go with the two expensive ones. Then the Rattleblade, you're going to have to wait till we complete another run. So let me just take a quick look here. Let's see, is this place unlocked? The Hellspawn Wilds. It sure is. Alright, so that is going to be the focus of the next episode here, my friends. So right about the hour mark, I think I'm going to get on out of here, but I hope you enjoyed. I think Hero Warband is a very fun game. It's got a lot of versatility and replayability for sure. It's fun putting different builds together. I'm already starting to think of some challenge runs like Druids only. That's definitely one I want to try. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What other types of runs you want to see as well. Be happy to accommodate, but you know, we do have this installment of the game that is available because the developer was nice enough to hook me up. So I'm really excited to explore this further. And next up, we'll have the Hellspawn Wilds, and then hopefully the Voidborn Plains is also available to us. We'll certainly see. So with that said, my friends, I want to thank you so much for viewing. Give the video a like if you're liking the Heroes Warband. Please also become a subscriber to the channel, or consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. We are a growing community here, coming out with fresh content pretty much on the daily. So if you like that in a channel, then perhaps this channel is a good resource for you. So I'm going to get on out of here, my friends. Thanks again, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.